Hi guys, I am MisterBo, and yesterday we got the official reveal trailer for Star Wars Battlefront, and this trailer is actually really awesome. I'm going to be breaking it down for you guys, giving you an analysis of it, giving you my impressions, as well as giving you some information and details that you may have missed from yesterday. So the first thing to notice is we have Endor here, and Endor is one of the 4 planets we are going to be able to fight on. We have Endor, we have Tatooine, we have Hoth, and we have a new planet called Solace, and we'll see all of them in this trailer here. Another thing you can notice from this is we actually have a Star Destroyer up in the sky. Now DICE has confirmed we're not going to be able to go in these, and we're not going to be able to call in strikes in the middle of game. These are just going to be in the skybox, probably there to make you feel like you're actually fighting in this battle, which is really cool actually. Now as we pan down, we'll actually see an Ewok walking across the wooden planks here, and does this confirm we're going to be able to play as Ewoks, or maybe we'll just see Ewoks fighting in the map? I think that'd be pretty cool. Of course we were actually able to play as Ewoks in Star Wars Battlefront 2, I believe, or if it wasn't 2 it was Renegade Squadron, but we did actually get to play as Ewoks, so maybe we'll see that in this game. We're not entirely sure. Another thing we also see are these awesome speeder bikes zooming along. You will be able to drive these. How hard it's going to be to drive these on Endor with all the trees, we'll have to wait and see. We then also get a pretty good look at the rebels here and the stormtroopers. DICE has confirmed there are not going to be any classes like we have with Battlefield. We used to have classes in the original Battlefronts, but they have taken that out. You're going to be able to choose whatever weapon you want, whatever gear you want, and I believe they have confirmed there is going to be some sort of customization. We can see that some of the rebels here are human, and we have a few of them are some different species, so maybe that's going to be the sort of customization we're going to be able to use in this game. Pick what kind of look your character has. Perhaps if you're a stormtrooper, you'll be able to pick if you're a scout trooper. Perhaps you'll be able to pick if you're a dark trooper. Maybe you want to be a snow trooper on Endor, maybe that'll be a thing. We're not entirely sure, but we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully the customization is a big part of it, but it doesn't go too far out of the realm of Star Wars. We then get to see an AT-ST here, and this thing is going to be drivable. You're going to be able to use this and take out rebels. We also see rebels put down this weird shield thing. Now from people who have seen gameplay of this, which people who are at Star Wars Celebration got to, they said that you're able to use 5 of these once per game, so this is going to help you defend against certain enemy vehicles. You'll then also see this guy who uses a jetpack. This could also be a jump pack, we're not entirely sure. I believe jump packs were introduced in Renegade Squadron. They might have been in Battlefront 2 or 1. Of course we had things like Dark Troopers who had jetpacks in the first and second game, so maybe that's something similar like this. Perhaps this is some of the gear you can choose when you go into the game. You notice this guy's got that jetpack, but the guy on the left has got just this bag, so maybe that gives him something that the other guy who has the jetpack doesn't have. We'll have to wait and see again. You'll also notice he's holding a rocket launcher here, and he's going to fire this into the AT-ST. Now they have confirmed that it's going to be kind of like Battlefield Hardline. If you've played that, heavier weapons are going to be located on the map that you need to pick up. You can't just put them on your class as you begin the game, so you're going to have to go and find these, and you'll notice that he actually drops it once he's out of shots. We now get to see the AT-AT come into the map, and this is going to be a new game mode we're going to see, where the Empire are going to have to try and get this AT-AT through the map to destroy what I would assume is a bunker on Endor, where the rebels are going to have to go to different points on the map to try and call in an airstrike from the Y-Wings, which we can see here, and I assume if you go to enough points and call in enough strikes, the AT-AT will then go down. We then get to see an awesome glimpse of Darth Vader here, confirming that heroes and villains are going to be returning. Whether we'll have a dedicated mode like we had in Star Wars Battlefront 2, where it was just heroes versus villains, we're not entirely sure, but DICE has confirmed so far that Darth Vader, Boba Fett and the Millennium Falcon are going to be all playable. As to how you actually be able to play as them in game, we're not entirely sure. We then get to see Hoth here, again one of the other planets you'll be able to play on. We then get to see this really awesome shot of first person driving an X-Wing. This is on Tatooine. DICE has confirmed there are not going to be any space battles, but there will be sky battles and dogfights in the air. So unfortunately no space battles, maybe as DLC in the future. And it's interesting to note here that we're in first person here, and then it sort of cuts to third person. DICE has confirmed you are going to be able to switch from first person to third person seamlessly in the middle of a game. So if you want to play classic Battlefront style in third person, you can do that, or if you want to switch to first person, which I know was in the previous games, but most people played in third person. So you can do that now, which is really cool. I was a bit disappointed when they said it would only be first person, but now they've got third person as well. It gets me even more excited. So we get to see this awesome shot of Boba Fett here, which looks to be on Tatooine, as we can see the sand cooler which the Jawas drive. But if we zoom on just a tiny little bit here, we can see there is actually a Star Destroyer crashed into the side of the planet, which we saw at the beginning of the Force Awakens trailer on the planet of Jakku, which DICE has also confirmed we are going to be seeing as a DLC, which will be free. And that will arrive on December 8th for everyone, but if you pre-order you'll get that December 1st, and that will include 2 brand new maps for absolutely free, which is cool. But whether this is Jakku we're seeing here, because obviously Boba Fett was eaten by the Sarlacc pit and all the extended universe stuff is no longer canon, so maybe this is a tease that Boba Fett somehow survived that, or perhaps this is just an awesome event which happened on Tatooine where the Star Destroyer crashes into the side of the planet. We're not entirely sure. And then finally we actually get to see this, which is the brand new planet of Solace. Very sort of volcanic, lava-y looking, and then we actually get to see the Millennium Falcon fly in, which I said before is a playable hero. Whether you'll actually be able to play as Han Solo, I'm sure you will be able to. Now there are some other details I will quickly go over. For instance, it's going to be 40 players, 20 players on each side. I know a lot of people were disappointed it's not going to be 64 players, but I think 40 players is just right, not too many, not too little. I think that is actually going to be a really good number when playing the game. There's also going to be co-op and offline play, so there is no campaign in this game, which I'm actually pretty happy about. Hopefully they have a sort of galactic conquest game mode like we saw in Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. So they are going to also have these sort of co-op missions where you and a friend, online or locally, so you can actually play split screen, are going to do certain missions which we sort of have seen through the movies, so it'll be interesting to see how exactly that plays out. We don't have too much information on that at the moment, but that is pretty much it for all the information we got yesterday out of the Star Wars celebration. This trailer gets me even more hyped. It's going to be an awesome game, I can feel it. It comes out November 17th in the US, November 20th in the UK, but if you want to play it early then you can do so by getting EA access. You'll get it a full 5 days early. Perhaps that will be limited to 6 hours like we saw on Battlefield Hardline, but if you are on the Xbox One and you want to play this early, then just get EA access for a month when it launches, and you'll be able to play it earlier before people on PlayStation and PC. So that is cool. I'll be bringing you tons of gameplay when it launches, and I'll also be covering it up until launch. So if you're excited for the game, let me know in the comments below. Feel free to give the like button a big old hug and subscribe for more Star Wars Battlefront content and coverage, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.